Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's me, Lucas, back again with another YouTube video, and this one has been a requested video from a friend of mine for a year already, almost 2 years now. And I've been promising, and I never got around to do it, but I thought, what about today? Today just feels like the right way for two reasons. One, because I felt like it, pretty obvious one. Second one is I just got this baby on the mail that I've been waiting on for a while. It is all the Jurassic Park and World movies in steelbook version. So I'll show those a little bit towards the end of the video. Here I have a T-Rex skeleton, T-Rex Funko Pop, if you want to see it from the side. But yeah, basically that's what we're ranking here. So we're gonna rank Jurassic Park and World movies. I don't know what the new one's gonna be called. I really hope it's Jurassic Universe. Just go crazy with it. But let's get into rankings and short reviews of each movie. I got my list pulled up over here because out of the top of my head I can't remember each name and everything. But before we get into the list, this is a disclaimer. This is my opinion. It's not the correct one. In your eyes, it could be a totally different one, and that's okay. That's part of being a human being. We're different. I am a big dinosaur fan. I was a dinosaur kid. I have a shelf just for Jurassic Park and World, and I really like it. So these movies are like pretty special to me in some places, except a few, and we're gonna start with those few. We're gonna start at the bottom, and at the bottom, in my opinion, is Jurassic World Dominion. I think that the latest installment of Jurassic World was just the weakest, but this one is just so frustratingly bad. There's a couple of things that don't work for me in there. It's a woman outrunning a raptor. That whole scene in the movie just already took me off because I was like, that wouldn't even happen if we were taking this movie seriously. And they went too much on the genetic thing that they started doing with the other two movies, but this one they went with crickets instead of going with the dinosaur. So it was just something I wasn't interested in. The dinosaurs are really cool. I think the Gigantosaurus, whatever his name is really cool. The raptor with the big claws is really cool. The one with the wings is really cool. But the humans and the story itself is very boring, very bad. Really didn't like it. Following up that one, we have another Jurassic World. And I think for most people, this is the part of the list that is mostly consistent. I know some people are very different on that specific case, but for me it would be Jurassic World The Fallen Kingdom. I still don't think it's as bad as Jurassic World Dominion, but I don't think it gives that feeling of the first Jurassic World or the Jurassic Park movies, enjoying the dinosaurs for the dinosaurs, and they try to make it much more with the girl that is a clone than it needs to be. I really like Endoraptor. I think there's some cool dinosaurs. The ending is very ambitious, and I liked it. Too bad that they couldn't follow up with Dominion, but it's ambitious that the world now has dinosaurs around it. I think it's ambitious, it's cool, it's an interesting idea, but it just unfortunately falls flat. In fourth place in my list, we have Jurassic Park, The Lost World, which is the second installment in the Jurassic Park trilogy. I am not a fan of this movie. When I rewatched the Jurassic movies before Jurassic World Dominion, I found myself very bored in this movie. Jeff Goldblum's characters throughout the movies, but this movie, I don't know, it just didn't keep me entertained. And out of my nostalgia of the big three, this is the one I remember the least. So that also, the nostalgia is a big thing about these movies. Third place in my list, I think this one, I put it higher than most people. It's Jurassic Park 3. This movie, I will say, it's completely nostalgia. It's not so much about the movie making, the techniques, way the movie is well produced. No. This is completely nostalgia and preference. I'll be honest, preference. You say preference, why? Well, because I love the flying dinosaurs, the pterodactyls. And I love the Spinosaurus. They're two of my favorite dinosaurs. So, the movie where you include two of my favorite dinosaurs, it's hard for me not to love this movie. and I have such a fun time. The cell phone ringtone, the part where the cages in the air, the cages in the boat in the water, or the Spinosaurus is the fence when they're running by each other. It's just so memorable to me, and this movie is complete nostalgia in my brain. In my second place, and I think to no one's surprise, is Jurassic World, the first one. I think if we didn't have the second one, Jurassic World is up there. It's really good. It's really good in my opinion. It works really well. Domino's Rex was a very fresh idea, very cool. Again, preference again. They have the Mosasaurus, the water dinosaur, and I love that dinosaur too. So again, another preference of mine. But the T-Rex is always awesome, and he is cool. Blue was cool for this movie. She becomes a little bit obnoxious as the movie goes, in my opinion. How they focus on those raptors specifically. I know the whole thing with Owen, but anyways, and I think the cast works. I think the cast of the two kids being lost out there as the park is going into shambles, let's just say, and I think it works, and it's a very fun movie, very updated Jurassic Park for the new generation, and I think it works, and I like it. Sue me for it. To no one's surprise, and I believe like 98% of the lists of Jurassic Park World you see, this will be the first one, is the original Jurassic Park, the movie that has been playing on the background here the entire time. Steven Spielberg just cooked with this movie. The CGI, yeah, it looks, and the mechanical robots look a little outdated sometimes, yeah, but it's the magic, it's the nostalgia. I grew up on this, even though it wasn't around too much my time, but since I was a little kid, because I love dinosaurs, I grew up on these movies. I love this movie. The kitchen scene with the raptors is so iconic. Their noises they do, I put a little clip over here. Because I'm not gonna try it. It's iconic to me. As a little kid, it was like always remembering the dinosaur with the big like hoofs that spits on the other guy. Can't remember their names, especially the dinosaur or the character. It's an iconic scene again. The T-Rex scene is iconic. Everything in this movie is iconic. This is a classic. This is one of my top 4 in Letterboxd. This movie is a classic, and it is why so many people like dinosaurs. I'll be honest, stepping away from the list now. Here are my quick thoughts on the new movie they're making. I don't know if it will work. I don't know if the magic of dinosaurs will ever work again. I just feel like the dinosaur time has passed. Even though it was a really good time to be alive in, it has passed. Dinosaurs don't bring that same excitement to theaters, I think, as it did back then. But we never know. We might get someone that really makes a great movie. Nothing like Spielberg. Spielberg just, again, cooked. On the side, you can see these dinosaurs right here. And then we'll get into each steelbook. For the first one, we have Jurassic Park. And of course, for Jurassic Park being the classic, the older one, we had to put the T-Rex on front. For Jurassic Park 2, we have the Stegosaurus. Cool cover. I remember him being on that movie. So it's a good choice, especially because I think the T-Rex is more the focus in this one. Third movie, I wish it was the Spinosaurus, but we have the Pterodactyl. I think the Spinosaurus is a more iconic dinosaur from this. Then we have Jurassic World, and you can kind of guess who's going to be here. It's the Indominus Rex. Really cool design. Again, really like this. For Jurassic World, Lost Kingdom, right? Fallen Kingdom. It's the Indominus Raptor. I'll put it a little bit up close because it's a little darker. Again, a great design. And then lastly, for Dominion, I wish they would have put anybody else besides Blue, but they put Blue. But I still like the box set. I waited until it went down a couple bucks. Again, thanks for watching, guys. If you can hit the like and subscribe, put it down in the comments which series of movie would you like me to rank next. I haven't watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy and then Hobbit trilogy since I was a little kid, so If you want me to rewatch that and make a list, let me know in the comments, or any other ones. Just put it in the comments. I'll do it. And I'll see you guys on the next video, which should be a Doom 2 Part 2 review. I already have my tickets for the 29th. Very excited for it, so that should be the next video, but don't quote me on that. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.